What up, everybody? This will be an overview of the Firstess CT2050 from YesWelder. My overview will be from a perspective of building my next project, which will be a welding cart to carry most of my machines and metalworking tools. I was one of the initial backers during the Kickstarter campaign. I chose to go for the max, which I think was about $1,100. Here I am just going through the accessories and the foot pedal that came with the initial offering. Here is the foot pedal. Of course, when I took it out of the box, I grabbed it incorrectly, so it doesn't come out of the box broken like this. When I went to grab inside the box, I grabbed between the two pieces and I grabbed the actual spring that keeps the foot pedal to have tension on it, and I pulled it apart. It was pretty easy to get it back together. It wasn't too bad. Finally taking time to fix this foot pedal, because the next process I want to do is the TIG. I didn't show it here, but those little metal buttons right there by my thumb, they actually press in, and it makes it really easy to get that spring back. I guess to make it easy for the foot pedal to come off in case you have to do any maintenance on it. Now, it seems pretty heavy, but it isn't. If you consider all the processes that you get with this machine, it makes up for the weight pretty easily. Here's a quick look at the front and the side and the back. Everything's laid out very well. Because this is a dual voltage machine, you will definitely need this dongle that converts your 220 to 120. Here we go, we got it powered up. Again, I'm just going through the motions, not even really looking at the manual. Here's all the processes, just making sure everything works the way it is. The buttons feel very good. It's very, very easy to use. I can tell some of the processes just by looking and pressing. We got different voltages. And the cool thing is very, very bright screen. I cut some of the lights off to take a look. Here I am just scrolling through some of the setup procedures that I'm gonna test. And again, I'm not going through the whole thing. This is just an overview of a couple of processes that I'm gonna use in my next project to build a welding cart for this and store whatever I consider to be pretty convenient. Here we go. This is the handle for the torch for the plasma cutter. Very sturdy, very responsive. Here's that cool helmet I was talking about, auto darkening. The only helmet I've ever had before this was one of those cheap I think $20 or so ones that you get from Harbor Freight. I've had that for probably 5 years. We're about to start. I just put the ground clamp on, doing a little testing before I start. Just an old scrap piece of metal. And this is the onboard air compressor for the plasma torch. Very convenient. I can't say enough how this will really assist me with my projects. Less cables, one machine, just going at it. As you can see, I'm not sure if I put the settings correctly. I just wanted to dig into this. And this piece of metal is not as thin as it looks. It's quite thick. It's almost about a little bit over a 1/4 inch. I would say it's probably about 3/8. And it's mild steel. I don't think I have it up high enough, but I mean, very, very little resistance. This is just user error pretty much. And again, I'm no professional. Taking a look at all the TIG accessories that come with it, looking at the card. So one thing that did not come with this is actual tungsten. Good thing I already had some on hand. I believe I used here was 332s. So I'm just getting the tungsten nice and sharp, getting ready to do some TIG. I haven't done any TIG in years, so bear with me. Here we go, just running one little small bead, just making sure it melts, do what it do. Here we go, just preparing for a stick. Right after the TIG, I had to run out and grab some rods. Just plugging everything in, ready to go. And again, I am no professional. This is all hobby work here. I'm very happy that I decided to go with this Kickstarter, $1,100. It's gonna totally overhaul the way I do work in my little workshop and my projects going into the future. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.